Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your love bite. Sagittarius, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Sagittarius spirit. All right, Sagittarius. For the first person, I have the Seven of Swords, the Temperance, and the Four of Pentacles. Second person has the World card, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Mutual energies, the Tower, Knight of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Bottom of my deck, I have an Ace of Swords in reverse. So somebody could have lied here, or there is a lack of communication between the two of you now. One person here feels whatever this person did, if they lied, they cheated, they ghosted, whatever they did, I think it totally backfired on them. Maybe they got caught or something, but they are still hoping that things can heal between the two of you. At least that's what they are really holding on to, that hope, that maybe things can still heal. The other person says, nah, I've already shut this chapter down, Omkaratarot. I'm no longer investing into a connection which didn't even flourish, right? I'm not going to waste any more time, energy, effort here, because this connection went nowhere. It was not going in a positive direction. It was moving backwards. So, well, I'm going to clarify these cards for you, Sagittarius, and then we'll also do your mutual energies. But before that, let's do your dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Sagittarius and their person spirit. Sagittarius and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? And I'll take a few more from a third deck, Saggies. Sagittarius and their person spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Sagittarius, if you're looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, you were the right one, not just the right time for me. I saved all your old text messages and I still read them and I think about you a lot. My feelings for you were deeper than I could admit. You always knew how to make me smile. My heart aches for you. I show off on social media for you. You talk with me about our future and building our life together. However, when your intentions, they don't align with your actions, I feel I can't trust you. To rebuild a solid, stable foundation, integrity and consistency are essential for me to feel safe in a connection. My love for you never goes away. Why do you try and downplay our connection even when you know the importance it holds? You know who we are to each other. Why do you try and dismiss it? This really cuts deep, like a knife to the heart. I always thought we would be together. It absolutely breaks my heart that you chose them. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Sagittarius, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on the first line, which is person A for me. Then we'll move to the second person, person B. And newcomers, please remember these are not gender-based. You could be either one of them. So tell me, person A, what's the Seven of Swords in reverse for you? Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they feel that they got caught in their own lies, and I think they are realizing that the other person has probably given up on them. They've been dropped because of whatever they did here. It kind of backfired on them. Yeah, this person probably didn't put the work in when they should have. They got released. They feel the other person doesn't want to work on this connection anymore either. They've been released now. They are still, I think, hoping that, things can heal. Maybe in the future, things can come back together. I think this person has realized that they made a very unwise and foolish choice in the past. Maybe they were holding back or something, and that created some kind of a tower between the two of you. Maybe there was an argument, there was a fight or something. So now they are sensing that the other person is holding back from them. I think this person just realized they made the wrong choice. They could have treated their person like an option in the past, but they are now realizing that's the only cup I want. And I self-sabotage myself by holding back. So now Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Oh yes, this person is, they are feeling that they lost their power in the connection because of their own stubborn behavior. They're holding back. They are very worried that, the soulmate bond is over. I think this person is pretty jealous right now because they feel now that love is going to go to somebody else. Their person is going to go and give that love to somebody else. So they are feeling a bit upset and jealous because they're seeing the other person has taken their power back now. Okay, so tell me, say, person B, how are you feeling about this? What's the world card for you? Yeah, person B says, yes, I shut the door on them, Omkaratarot, because they were playing mind games with me. They were rude, they were mean, they were controlling, they were playing mind games with me. It was always their way or the highway. So yeah, this person would never change their ways. So I'm not going to invest in this connection anymore. Yeah, I've made up my mind. I've made a decision. I'm not going to be treated like an option in their life. They are a liar. They didn't treat me with respect. They didn't nurture me or cherish me. They insulted me, in fact. They never offered me anything stable or long-term or committed. So I don't think person B is even talking right now or interested in having a conversation. The blindfold is off for them. They've cut those chains, they've released themselves, and they're saying, yeah, I had to do that because this connection was always going backwards and not forward. I was dealing with some kind of a trickster here. Yes, person B has closed the door. They're not waiting around anymore because they feel that their person was breadcrumbing them or not offering them a partnership. So mutual energies then for the first person. The first person, I think they still want to rebuild. They still want to rebuild what has been broken. They are very embarrassed and very ashamed of themselves right now that they did something which jeopardized something that could have been a happily ever after. Like I said, this person could also be very, very jealous because they feel if the other person has turned their back on them, then they're going to choose somebody else. If they're not waiting for me, then I'm sure they're going to choose somebody else, and that's not making this person happy at all. Yeah, they feel they've lost their excitement for life. It's like, yeah, they feel the other person is pushing them away now, or will never even want them back anymore. So that's making this person feel very scattered and jealous and upset right now. So tell me, person B, what do these three cards mean for you? Person B says, well, I allowed this tower to fall because I don't deal with players. This person was very immature. They offered me nothing but a very small cup, which was probably also contaminated. They were continuously making unwise and foolish choices. This person was giving me illusions. This person was a trickster. They didn't offer me a partnership. So they're right. I'm not waiting for them. In fact, I'm healing my own broken heart. I'm pulling out the swords that they plunged into my back. This person hurt me. They betrayed me. So yes, they are right. I'm not waiting around for them anymore. I'm choosing a brand new path. I'm not even looking at the past anymore. I've turned my world around and I'm moving towards a brand new Two of Cups. According to person B, this is over. This connection is already over. Okay, so what's the Ace of Swords in reverse? Why the Ace of Swords in reverse? I think this is person A now because they don't have the words to explain their past behavior. They're stressing about how badly they behaved. Maybe they lied or something they did. So all they are doing is still spying on the other person. They're trying to gather information, but and they're, I think, hoping that the other person is not in another commitment. They want to know the truth. Yeah, they want to know the truth if there is still a chance, or have they lost out, or has their person taken an offer from somebody else. They don't know. They're in the dark. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.